Hello everyone and welcome to a video on the Constructive Criticism YouTube channel. I'm Spencer, I'm the host of Constructive Criticism, and I'm back, and I'm so happy to be back. You know, I've been taking a break. I stopped doing Wednesday Night Warrior, started doing Trophy Mages, Constructive Criticism, working with other people on their content and things like that, but I'm finally back with a YouTube series that I'm excited about. And so today I'm presenting the hashtag Quest for 10 challenge. This is something I wanted to do for a couple months. You might have seen me tweet about it a little bit, but I'm finally getting started on it. So the Quest for 10 challenge is a challenge to myself and to any of you who would like to join to get 10 wins with every major deck in Standard first. Or any 10 wins with any major deck in any format that you choose. So when I say 10 wins, I do mean 10 match wins. So best of 3 match wins right now is the plan. And you might ask yourself, why 10 wins? That's an arbitrary number, Spencer. Why would you want to get 10 wins with every deck in any given format? And the truth is that I think that if you were to play get 10 wins specifically with every deck in Standard, you'd have a really good understanding of Standard. So if I get 10 wins with Jeskai, 10 wins with green black, 10 wins with mono blue, 10 wins with mono red, 10 wins with mono white, 10 wins with Drakes, you know, that's 60 match wins that I have myself. But I also have now played probably all the matchups pretty well. You know, I have a pretty good understanding of most things that are going on in Standard. Now, obviously, it's still a small sample size, but I'm broadening my horizons, and I'm playing every deck in both sides of every matchup that I can. And while 10 might not get you every matchup, it's going to get you a lot of them. And the goal here is that, one, I want to understand the formats better. You know, I want to understand what makes Drakes good. I want to understand what makes Jeskai good. I want to understand what are these decks' weaknesses, and I want to play all the decks to understand both sides of that. Like, you know, when I think about being a good co-host with John and Seth on the podcast, I have 2 very amazing Magic players as my co-hosts, and so I want to be able to ask them the right questions to get the most from my listeners, and this is a great way for me to do that. The other thing is I want to broaden my own game. You know, in my time playing Magic, I played a ton of ramp, a ton of control, a ton of mid-range, and I haven't really played a ton of combo, a ton of tempo, a ton of aggro. And so this will force me to get out of my comfort zone and really broaden my horizons in Magic and really understand more things. You know, I don't like playing combo decks, and mostly because I don't understand them. I mean, I look at a deck list and go, oh, this might be something. And then when I do play a combo deck, I just play that one combo deck. I don't really try to go outside of that. And so by forcing myself to play more than just specific type of aggro decks and all the aggro decks that do well and things like that, I think it will help me in my Magic game. And for another thing, I just want to play more Magic and more different kinds of Magic and fall in love with the game of Magic the Gathering all over again. And I think this will give me a chance to really do that. So the rules are pretty simple. If a deck makes up more than 5% of the MTGO metagame on MTG Goldfish, or if it has stellar results at an SCG Open or GP or the Pro Tour, that's going to qualify to be one of the major decks. If it's something that people are going to be playing against, it's going to qualify, and I'm going to do my best to get 10 wins with each of those decks. So the formats that I'm going to start with are number 1 Standard. My goal is to get 100% completion on this. So, you know, if a deck qualifies, you know, leave a comment in the videos too. Let me know the decks that you want to see this done with. But yeah, if a deck qualifies, for Standard, it's definitely going to happen. And then I have most things in Pauper, so it's possible that it'll do a couple of those, depending on the time constraints that I have. And then for Modern and Legacy, if this becomes fun, something I really enjoy, I'll pick up those formats as well. It kind of just depends on both my time constraints and then, you know, how much money I have floating around and how this goes really. But Standard is definitely happening. And then if you really want Modern, we can see if we can make it happen. So the work is going to be this. I'm going to some of it will be streamed, so you know you'll see videos that have hashtag Quest for 10 on them for my stream. That'll just be me doing it for Quest for 10 during my Trophy Mage streams. But also you'll probably see other videos. Maybe I record a video separately, but there will also be videos where I go over the deck. So for every deck that I do this for, I'm going to do a video for it. And so it will literally just be me sitting down like this. I'll have a deck list out in front of us, and we'll talk about the deck, what I learned, things that I would change, what I thought the good matchups were, what I thought the bad matchups were, what were the 10 matches that I won, what were the matchups that I played against. Those are all going to be diving deep in each of the videos. So it should be fun. I hope that it's enjoyable for the people watching. And then if you want to join, you know, use the hashtag Quest for 10 on Twitter, or you can jump in the Easy Game Media Discord. There's going to be a Discord channel for it. And then if you want to, post your quest for 10 decks and your learnings and things like that there, please go ahead and do so. I mean, this challenge is for everybody. We're just trying to improve at Magic in 2019, and this is going to be my way to do it. So thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I'm excited to get started on the quest for 10. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week with probably the first quest for 10 official, deck guide video. So thanks, everybody, and see you guys next week.